everyone, and welcome to FMW Purgatory. I am Lee Dark, and I am joined with Eric Wood and the author, Chris Snider. Boys, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
I am doing incredible. I can't wait to see this great card we have in front of us, and I may have to step out in about 15 minutes. I have to grab our lunch at Sally's. I'm treating us today, so.
Well, it's going to be awesome. The show is about to start. Oh, it's Rich leaving Monday's office.
Welcome everyone to Purgatory, and let's start things off with a big announcement that I am now the GM for all FMW. I've got more control now from management over both shows. And for tonight, let's make it special. 3 men will have an opportunity in a gauntlet match with Chris Michaels putting up the undisputed Grand Championship. And if anyone of EOP gets involved in these matches tonight, then Chris Michaels will be stripped the undisputed Grand Championship.
What a turn of events, guys. If I heard that correctly, if EOP gets involved, Michaels is stripped.
Looks like management is not happy with the way EOP helped Michaels obtain that title.
Well, yeah, it was definitely not sportsmanlike for EOP and for Michaels to, I mean, literally it was a 4-on-1 at certain points to take the belt off Hangman.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear.
We see Summer Rain coming to the ring. You know, both women in this match have to be disappointed. I mean, Michelle Michaels tried so hard, Summer tried so hard to keep her title, but in the end, it was Ashley Nicole walking out with the gold.
You know, we'll get to that in 1 second there, Chris. But there is one thing I do want to discuss is Triple C and Crunkman being thrown off the top of the cells, and somehow both men are okay.
Yeah, I do know they did spend the night in the ER under surveillance just to make sure there was no internal damage or any, brain swelling, anything like that. But both men took a hard bump off the top of that cage.
Thanks to Hangman Johnny Gage. But now we'll get to your topic, Chris. You want to talk about the fact that both of these women walked in to Fighter Frenzy. One of them walked in with the title. The other walked in thinking she was going to walk out with it. And both of them happened to be wrong because Ashley Nicole walked away with the FMW Women's title that night. She put Tia Clark on the shelf with an injury. There's a lot of things going on right now in the women's division.
Yeah, the women's division is really rising.
I think Tia is owed. I believe Tia is still owed a women's title match, even though she got injured. That was Ashley's fault. So I would argue that Tia still deserves a title shot.
I would concur with that.
You're about to say something else there, Eric?
Well, I was just saying, like, the women's division is just, it's on fire right now. Like, the women's matches are just as entertaining, if not more, than some of the men's matches that's been on the cards lately. The triple threat match that we had at the last pay-per-view was probably top 3 matches of the night.
You know, I'd have to agree that 15-minute Iron Woman match is something that these two ladies will have on the history books forever. And knowing that these women don't have a time limit tonight is kind of scary.
Yeah, it could go 20, 30 minutes. I mean, it depends on how long things, how not injured are these women, let's put it that way, because they had a
hey! Whoa!
Summer.
All right, Michelle. All right, calm down.
You should really pay attention to her in the ring, not us.
Calm down. We didn't do nothing. All right.
Nope.
My God, that woman looked me in my eyes there, Eric, and I damn near shit myself. I thought she was coming across that table.
The bad attitude that she's had lately from the loss after loss after loss, it's got to be taking its toll, and you can see it. Like she's a different woman. She's changed a little bit. It's going to make it tough for Summer to pull a W out here tonight, but if anybody could, I'm putting my money on Summer.
I'm just amazed at how these two have become rivals from the very beginning. I mean, there were the final two in that first six-pack challenge where Michelle won the title. They've kept crossing paths ever since. They've been in the same match the last three special events. I mean, I definitely think there's a mutual respect. They really can't stand each other.
Wow. Yeah. Summer Rain's spine just bounced off the hardest part of the ring, gentlemen. I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go.
Yeah, that was a tremendously hard drop on, like you said, on the spine. The hardest part of the ring is on the outside of the ropes, funny enough. And she just took a spiner right off the back of it.
Oh!
Ball by Michaels.
Going to work on the possible injury. Alabama Slammer insult to injury.
Again, working on the back, the lower back, the upper back, between the shoulders, the whole nine.
Summer Rain smartly rolls to the outside, but how smart could that be when Michelle Michaels sends you into the steel steps? Oh, Jesus.
We really haven't mentioned that Summer had a baseball bat slammed across her head, and that's how Ashley Nicole pinned her. I mean, how fast did it take to recover from a baseball swing to the head?
Wow, Summer fighting back. She's got Michaels draped across the top rope.
Oh, Summer shot a little short, but she didn't miss the tackle. Cover. One. No.
Just a one count. Oh, working on the lower back of Michaels.
We know these women can go, gentlemen. We know for 15 minutes at least, these women can give it everything they got, and still neither one of them will walk away with the victory. So exactly what is one of these women going to have to do to take out the other?
Often you see Michelle go to the top rope.
Oh! She's really working over Summer. Got advantage off of dropping her on the outside of the ropes there. Onto the ring apron.
Michaels is just picking her shots. Very methodically.
She'll take a beating, but she'll still come back. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking, if you will.
Good night, Irene. 1, 2, no. The crowd chanting women's wrestling, and I gotta say, I agree.
Oh, big right hand by Michaels. Oh, but Summer with a kick to the bread box, or knee to the bread box, stopping whatever momentum Michaels had.
And then a wild swing that if it could have connected, Michelle might not have been able to kick out right there.
Yeah, if that haymaker would have connected, it could have been all over.
She might have been going for that raindrop, but not yet.
Oh my!
The power.
The power of Summer Rain! You know, it's not a lot of times that I am amazed anymore, except for certain superstars when they get in the ring, but every time these women get into the ring, they amaze me.
Big Irish whip into the ropes.
Pretty sure these two could have a match every week, 2 months, and still be entertaining.
Cover. 1, 2, no.
Michaels kicks out somehow.
Summer
Down
Rain
to the top rope.
to the top rope.
Michelle to
She
get
got
up.
the score.
Oh, too far. Summer called her shot. Nope. Ducked it. And now Michaels. Oh,
Just a
headbutt.
big shoulder bump.
Or shoulder bump. Sorry. Good call there, Eric. Oh, clothesline.
Oh, clothesline in the corner.
Sorry, I don't know why I keep looking down at the small monitor when I could watch it on the big screen right in front
Sometimes
of
it's
us.
just nicer. A big elbow from Michaels. Michaels not always going to the top. We've seen her go up there twice today.
1, 2, no!
Oh, Summer just barely able to pull it out.
Was this the first match of the night?
This is the first match of the night.
Jesus.
What a way to start it off.
1, 2.
Whoa, Michaels, big clothesline over the top rope. Now Michaels again going to the top rope. Oh, big elbow drop.
I wish I had $1 for every time Summer Rain kicked out. I might have as much money as Christopher Rich.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Setting her up.
Summer Rain's in a bad spot. Oh.
Oh.
Good night, Irene.
That's got to be it.
1, 2, 3, no.
Oh!
Somehow, Summer Rain kicking out.
Kicked out.
And a deadlift power slam by Michaels.
Michelle is not happy. You can tell. Oh, no. Oh,
Another
God.
feat of strength. Goodness.
Big pressing Summer.
This right here is the side of Michelle Michaels I don't think we've seen, gentlemen.
Well, seems very fitting that she is the wife of Chris Michaels because she has that power and strength and that mean streak in her.
Oh! Oh!
Summer Rain's got to dig deep if she wants to be able to pull a W out of this one.
1, 2, no!
Again, the undying spirit of Summer Rain.
Boys, I think we've either just went
Boy,
over or
I
getting
can
close to
score her.
that 15-minute mark. And good night, Irene!
Another one.
1, 2, no! Summer grab the ropes!
He grabbed the rope. Better removed by the rookie.
Michelle is contemplating. What could possibly be the move? Oh!
Again, Summer kicking out. Look at just digging deep. Michaels stopping her from rolling out.
Full letter word.
Yeah.
1, 2. She will not quit.
Smartly rolling outside of the ring, trying to get her whereabouts and get her focus right.
She is hurt. You can tell. Summer back in the ring, though. Oh! Oh! Oh, no.
Oh, big shoulder tackle again by Michaels.
Uh-oh. Summer ran through her, tried to knock her down, but no.
Big right hand by Summer.
Fighting Rocky, trying to fight a brick wall.
Summer Rain knocked down Michelle Michaels, and now She is working the back, working the body. She picks her up to her feet. Oh, she was looking for something, but nobody home. Oh! 1, 2, the rope again. Michelle can't believe it.
We can't believe it.
Arguing with the referee.
Now Michael's tossing her outside.
We are over the 15-minute mark, gentlemen.
These two are putting on another clinic.
So they have a 15 on longer than they did in their Iron Woman match.
And remember, that Iron Woman match ended in a draw. There is no draw here tonight unless Mr. Monday, new GM, is going to walk down here and tell them that it's over.
There should be a clean-cut winner tonight.
I'm not sure he's brave enough to do that.
Oh! Michelle is like Summer. Give up. Quit. Oh!
Whoa! She bounced her off the railing.
Okay, all right. Let's think about this. All right, here we go.
You might knock Summer unconscious. You won't make her quit.
Oh, Summer!
Fighting back.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The crowd counting. Oh!
Oh! Just stay focused on her, not on us, please. Hey, we still have to sit out here the rest of the night, guys. Come on.
Oh!
Not on the table.
Oh! There goes Chris's coffee.
Michelle. Earn it.
Oh!
Oh, Summer fighting back.
Oh.
Uh-oh! Not in a good spot! Raindrop!
Raindrop!
1, 2! Oh my God!
Oh.
Michael's kicking out, fighting back.
What is going on? What are we seeing tonight?
Another Alabama slammer from Michaels.
Uh-oh.
FMW adds a Female Superstar of the Year award. It's going to be one of these two.
Oh!
Another. Only one she calls that move.
2, 3! Michelle Michaels with the good night, Irene!
I know.
At least what I call it.
That's
Until
a
it
good
gets
name.
a name.
What a hard-fought match between both of these women. Summer Rain taking a little more punishment on this, but somehow just kept fighting back. Like you gotta give it up to her for the digging deep. Kept kicking out.
She pulled out that raindrop, and I thought it was all over. But Michelle Michaels with the kick out.
This round, it was the Amazon overcoming Mighty Mouse. We're right back, guys. I'm going to go grab our lunch.
Sounds good.
About time he paid for something, huh?
Right?
And next match of the night. your G.A.M.E TV champion, Braxton.
And if I'm correct, he's facing Xander Cool tonight.
Yes, he is.
That's going to be a match again for the ages. Both of these guys have very similar styles. I'm still putting my money on Braxton, but Xander Cool's an up-and-comer. He's done a lot of good things here and a lot of bad things, but let's focus on the good.
I'm excited to see this one. Xander is someone who can do great things when he puts his mind to it. And let's see what he can do tonight. Braxton in a new get-up, new look. I guess when you perform at the level... Oh, and a new haircut.
Yeah. I guess when you perform at his level, you get certain perks. And seems to be working for him.
Well, here comes Xander Cool.
Guys, I'm back. Number 5 combo for you, Eric. Number 3 for you, Lee. Good old number 7.
Hey, Eric, didn't you get the number 3?
Yep.
Yeah, here, trade me. Yeah.
All right, thanks, bud.
All right. God damn it, Chris. You had one job. One job.
Did he at least pay for it?
I hope so.
I do too. I don't need to get banned from Sally's. I'm just saying.
I know. You remember the last time she was mad at us?
Yeah, I didn't eat for like 2 weeks.
Oh man, I shit for like 2 weeks.
I guess it was a win-win.
Oh, Braxton laying on the ground this time. That was a weird choice. Here we go.
Xander with those back elbows.
Xander put up quite a fight at Fighter Frenzy for the Pro Fighting title.
Oh!
Braxton's so quick. He can hit you with so many moves, punches and kicks so fast.
The Pro Fighting title, that's a thing that matched for the Pro Fighting title. That was quite a match. I remember that quite clearly. Murphy proved why he should be champion without the help of Hangman.
This is true.
Xander getting fired up, but Braxton to his feet.
Oh, Xander countering and firing back, but Braxton caught him quick. Back elbow from Braxton. Oh, leg sweep. Combo like that, that's why I say Braxton is just so fast. People don't understand. When you see him ringside, he's just so quick.
Off the rope. Oh! Cover.
Not even a 1 count.
Oh! Smacks.
Oh!
He came off.
He gave him a hip toss.
He came off the mat smacking.
Oh, again with that. What would you call that?
I've been trying to place it. It's a nice move.
It's almost like a flatliner.
Yeah, kinda. Like a step down flatliner.
We'll call it the cool flatliner.
Yeah. Stomp to the back of the head. He has Braxton up. Neck breaker.
Oh. You see how he let him in with the arm, and they gave him that swinging neck breaker. That's going to disorientate you.
Yeah, non-title.
Non-title match.
Again!
Oh, again with the cool flatliner.
Braxton's bleeding.
Busted.
Oh, big chops and kicks from Braxton. Oh!
Oh! Braxton does not like seeing his own blood, apparently.
And Sander Cool should remember that for future matches. Don't make him bleed, because then he just gets really irate. Oh! Face plant.
Braxton's getting fired up.
Yeah, note to the locker room, don't make him bleed.
Oh!
Oh!
1, 2.
Sander kicking out. That's pure muscle memory there. I don't think he was about awake at all.
Oh!
Oh, that's got to be it.
Oh, Sanders bleeding. 1, 2, 3.
Braxton making quick work of Sander Cool.
Sander went out in a flash. Blood pouring.
Note to the FMW locker room, don't make Braxton bleed or the match is over quicker.
Goes into a blood frenzy.
Braxton is an FMW original, and he showed that he could still run with the best of them.
100%. Our next match coming up, we've got another FMW original. And there it is. Leader of the Hit Squad.
Triple OG, VENOM!
I just want to say congratulations to Triple C for finally getting his first win over VENOM at Fighter Frenzy.
And you know what? That was a smile we just seen VENOM give. Did you see that smirk?
I saw it.
How could he be smiling?
I think in his mind, he's going to take out some sort of revenge against an EOP member here. Because he's taking on Crunkman. Crunkman, who just spent some time in the hospital because he got thrown off the top of a cell. Crunkman.
He didn't land as bad as Triple C, though.
This is true.
I thought Triple C for sure was going to be out for a while, but apparently he only dislocated his arm.
That's what the doctor's reports were saying. That's what
Triple C is in action tomorrow on Underground.
I know.
That just goes to show the FMW universe how tough these guys are. Like, everybody says wrestling is the F word, but these guys put their lives on the line every single match. You never know what can happen. Don't try this at home unless you're under supervised of a professional.
Well, that F word.
That F word.
Yeah, you say that to VENOM, you're liable to lose some teeth.
Which is why I said the F word and not the actual word.
I'm just
He's
saying.
within earshot.
I'm just saying.
But, to be honest, you say that to anybody in the FMW locker room and you're liable to get your teeth knocked out.
I don't recommend you saying that to anyone in the business. I don't.
100%. These guys put their lives on the line every time they go out there.
Hello to VENOM's wife, and you gave me the dirtiest look you've ever seen in your life.
That's why I don't talk to any of the guys' wives, because you don't know how they're going to take it.
Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, making his way to the ring is the man that you better not tug on his cape. He is a member of the Empire of Pain, Crunkman!
Crunkman. This guy's gone to war. He's also a co-winner of, I believe it was, Match of the Year against Chris Michaels. They had the Match of the Year last year, I believe it was.
Good old Summer Night Fights last year. You guys can go watch it after this. Don't stop the show to go watch it.
Great match, yes.
Yes. And here we go. Crunkman and Venom, a match that, I don't know if it's ever happened before, to tell you the truth.
I don't believe so.
Don't either.
But Venom taking it to Crunkman, almost like Crunkman said something to his wife.
Oh, Venom getting cocky.
Now, Venom definitely has the size and the strength advantage, but Crunkman, he's gone in there against some monsters of the ring and come out on the winning side, so you can't count him out just because he's a little smaller.
Yeah, and please, no one forget, just this last Sunday, he was thrown off the top of a cell.
20-foot cell, to be exact.
Yeah, I think it's like 23 some inches. We won't go over the details.
Yeah, but he fell. Let's put it that way. He fell from a large structure, spent one night in the ER, checked himself out of the ER, and drove himself home. Crunkman is a man's man, to say the least. Tough sumbitch, let's put it that way.
Oh! Oh, Venom.
Paying for Triple C's sins.
Oh, those punches and chops. Oh!
Right now, things could, oh my! Oh!
It's like I said, you can't count Crunkman out. Even with an OG veteran like Venom, Crunkman, he'll surprise you.
Also picked a bad time to taunt.
Oh! That big right hand. Oh, because the guardrail weakening the back.
Crunkman is learning a lot about them barricades right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Cover! Whoa, no.
Oh. Barely a 1 count. Crunkman getting the shoulder up.
Oh!
I think Venom was doing a little talking, maybe talking a little trash, and Crunkman so
oh no!
Fast. Oh, that's it.
Turn the page!
Hey!
Oh, but Venom wants to get the rope, yeah. Oh! Crunkman missing with that signature knee. Oh.
Venom rolled to the outside. What is Venom doing here? Getting
I
oh!
He wants him outside.
Oh!
Use the steps.
Venom back in the ring. Look at this.
All mind games with Venom.
Oh, he's throwing EOP! He just threw EOP! Oh! And there comes Crunk!
Big flying forearm by Crunk.
You think Crunkman seen him throw up EOP?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe that's why he accelerated there at the end like he did. Put a little extra oomph into that forearm.
You know, we haven't seen the same speed and quickness out of Crunkman we normally do tonight.
Well, yeah.
Oh! Taste the Venom! Taste the Venom! 1, 2!
They can believe he kicked out of that one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever we have new shows up. We have them up weekly.
Oh! Cover! 1, 2!
Crunk again kicking out.
Quitting Crunk.
Venom is trying to end this. You think he's scared of another turn the page?
I don't know.
1,
Pressure Venom's afraid
2.
of him.
Oh, he's looking pretty desperate to me right now, boys.
Oh, Crunk sweeping the leg. Oh, a big hip toss by Crunk.
Oh, he caught the foot. One, 2.
Oh! I think Venom's about had it.
Oh,
1, 2.
Crunk kicking out
What
again.
the?
Digging deep. I told you, you can never count Crunkman out.
To the top rope. Stop.
That's got to be it, guys.
1, 2.
And he kicks out.
This is starting to look like a male version of Summer versus Michelle.
Oh, what's this? Oh, no, Venom. Oh!
Oh!
Crunk is fighting on pure adrenaline right now. There is no way he is 100% or knows exactly where he's at.
Oh, he just talked some shit to Venom. I couldn't hear what he said, but it was not meant for TV. Oh, God! Oh! Oh!
Powerbomb back into the ring. I'm in a daze.
Oh, Venom! No, there's disqualification!
Venom's done with this. Nope, Crunk takes it away.
Crunk like so
Oh.
fast.
Oh! Venom's head hit the stick! 1, 2.
Venom able to reach the ropes.
I think Venom. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, Crunk's not done. It's that time.
Turn the page!
Venom's foot underneath the rope again.
He's telling him to get up. I don't think he can. Crunkman to the top.
Oh!
Spinal tap.
Halfway across the ring.
The crowd getting behind Crunk. Well, some of them.
Maybe he really is Superman.
Well, I've never seen them in the same room together, so you never know.
Working the back. What has he got to do? Talking some more smack. Off the rope. Oh!
That signature knee drop. Is he going back to the top rope? Are we going to see it again?
Oh!
Oh! The Venom
Oh, he missed the
moves.
time.
Oh! Taste the Venom!
Once again, though.
1. Arguing with the referee to count it. Oh!
Big drop kick.
Oh!
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 Uh-oh! Middle of the ring!
Oh, but Venom saw it coming.
Venom counter.
1, 2, 3, no!
Oh!
Oh!
I think maybe maybe Summer Rain and Michelle Michaels had said something to the locker room after their match, something about, hey, try and follow that. Venom and Crunkman taking it to heart.
Yeah, that's probably something you shouldn't have said to these boys. Oh! What's Crunk doing? Oh!
Turn into the outside.
Oh, Venom!
Oh, Venom sliding in.
Tricked him again. Oh, Venom missed!
Oh, with that big forearm shot, I think Crunk might be bleeding.
Oh, Venom thinks it's over.
You're right.
Oh, Crunkman kicked up!
How would you let Crunkman recover like this?
He thought he was going to be out. Is my only guess.
He was wrong.
Venom does like inflicting pain, and Crunkman seems to be a great canvas for that because he's taken a lot of punishment tonight, but he still keeps coming.
Man, is this the main event?
No, not the main event. Main event, we still have a triple threat, fatal four-way.
Oh! 1, 2, no! The main event is a gauntlet match for the undisputed title. And if EOP gets involved, Michaels is automatically stripped.
If I were Michaels, I'd be telling the guys at EOP, hey, just hang out in the back with the chicks and the beer. I'll be done soon.
Crunkman and Venom. What a matchup we never knew we needed.
Yeah. This match has become a lot more than anybody expected.
You know, it seems like EOP has got a lot of enemies right now. Oh!
EOP's had enemies for years, but
turn the page!
Very prevalent now, yeah.
Turn the page!
Crunk smartly pulling him away from the ropes to avoid that rope break yet again.
1, 2, 3, Crunkman wins!
Wow.
What a match.
I'm not with a good record against EOP in the last few days.
I wouldn't say that too loud. He's still in the ring.
Congratulations, Crunkman, as we move on. And now we have the Hit Squad.
They're taking on 3MB.
Which we still don't know the third member of 3MB.
We find out tonight. It'll be a little demoralizing for them to see their leader lose right before their match.
I don't know. He put up one hell of a fight, Chris.
Yeah, I would not hang my head low after that one. Even losing, even a loss in a match like that is still a W in my book.
This is true.
Oh, there's that music. Ugh. Red Mayhem and Adrian Woodward.
I believe the last time we saw these two, they were facing RME, wasn't it?
I couldn't tell you for sure. Seems like Adrian is more about the crowd than Red Mayhem.
Yeah, I would definitely concur with that one.
Man, the monsters we have in FMW. You got Red Mayhem, Malenko, Clark. Oh, God, I said it. I'm sorry.
Oh!
Do not say that.
Yeah, he just lost for the first time ever at Fighter Frenzy, and you want to bring up his name?
You had one job to do.
One job!
He shows up, I'll throw myself in front of you guys, okay?
You better.
That was the plan anyways.
Yeah, I was tripping you.
Yeah. We didn't have to be the fastest ones, just not the slowest.
Oh! Oh!
Oh! Plants him with that over-the-top DDT.
Not even the legal man hit squad doing hit squad things.
Yeah. Oh! Head scissors takedown.
Oh, KO going after the arms of Woodward. Woodward rolls to the outside. Oh, and KO goes straight after Red Mayhem.
Yeah. Zero
Oh!
F's given there.
Oh!
Well, that is Venom's brother.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? I did not know that.
Rolls to the inside. Oh, Woodward, though. Oh, catches KO. Oh,
Big neck. KO right back up with that beautiful kip up back to his feet. Oh! Beautiful knee to the face.
1, 2.
This is a match of high flyers against pure raw power.
I don't know.
Comes with me.
KO looks pretty powerful if you ask me.
Uh-oh.
Then
Oh!
Red Mayhem comes in.
I don't know what KO thought he was going to do there, but Red Mayhem wasn't going anywhere.
Big backbreaker. And now he's going to stretch him.
Oh!
Oh! Punched him in the collarbone, throat, chest area. That'll ruin your Monday. And it's not even Monday.
It will be not too long from now, and I bet you he's not going to have a great one.
Yeah, definitely not going to have a great one. Oh! Hyper extending the elbow with that leg drop. Oh! Again! Trying to take the arms away.
Hit Squad has a plan. Oh!
I think Red Mayhem has a plan as well.
Everybody's got a plan until they get kicked in the face.
Did you just think of that on your own?
I did.
No wonder you're an Arthur.
Off the ropes, Montana. Oh, under him. Oh!
Oh!
Hit Squad, he just yelled. But not before Woodward got a hold of him.
Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Oh!
Yeah.
Backbreaker.
Yeah.
Oh, stop
Anything about
anything
it,
you're doing.
Woodward?
We don't really know much about Adrian Woodward at all.
Other than he's a sharp dresser and a sharper dancer.
He came in with Red Mayhem about 2 months back. Red Mayhem got him a contract, and I haven't really seen much of him but in the ring.
Seems to be very technical, going for the joints and elbows and the locks and really picking you apart, which adds a lot to Red Mayhem's raw power.
Oh!
Until you get kicked in the side of the head.
What was that you said, Chris?
Exactly.
Everything's good till you get kicked in the head?
I said everybody's got a plan to get kicked in the face.
Oh,
what's he going? Sharpshooter?
No.
No. Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, European uppercut. Oh, takes KO off the side of the ring. No tag going to be made there right now.
Adrian Woodward! Oh!
Caught one in the gut.
Was breaking down.
This is when stuff hits the fan. Shit gets serious.
Yes, stuff gets serious and shit hits the fan.
Oh, 1 second, Brad's calling.
It's always after I say something, Brad. KO back into the ring. Oh, big clothesline. Oh, low blow right in front of the ref. The ref not calling it. Oh, Red Mayhem coming back into the ring.
Back in.
KO somehow able to block that shoulder block from the monster Red Mayhem.
What Brad wanted, and one of you wanted his microwave. Winner microwaved.
Probably. Oh, Red Mayhem going for some. Oh no, KO was slipping out. No choke slams today.
Honored.
Oh, big tossing suplex by Red Mayhem. Now he's jaw-jacking a little bit with the hit squad.
I'm not sure you could say either of these teams have had the advantage so far.
Not really. It's been a very back and forth up until just now. Red Mayhem with a big splash in the corner. Oh, but gets caught.
Wow.
Go for the pin. 1, 2.
If they're subscribed to the channel, leave a comment. Like this video.
Eric, you're supposed to sign this and pay your fine later.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't know. You're getting fined for something you said. I don't know. Chris, here's yours. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Oh!
For me.
Red Mayhem tossed back into the ring. What's he got in store for him?
Oh! That didn't look good.
That was like a launching spear through the middle rope.
Like they connected shoulders, too. They had to have jolted the spine.
Just a little bit. I think it messed Red Mayhem up a little more than it messed him up. Oh, Mayhem fighting out, though. Oh.
That just looks at this. Is this fine not exactly the amount I charged him the pizza for?
He charges. Hold up. Is yours the same as mine? Here's my paper. Read this. Oh!
Son of a...
Careful what you say, you might get fined.
Oh, right hand. Oh! What? No. Red Mayhem gave a look to Woodward like, where the hell were you?
Gave him the look of almost, you had one job, and you couldn't even do it.
You know, I wonder if we'll ever get back history on Woodward. Like, how do they know each other?
Maybe we'll do a little digging this in the upcoming weeks. Maybe there is no third member.
Oh!
Big spear by Woodward.
After playing mind games, like everybody always be looking for a third person. Somebody get the dog out of the arena.
What the hell? Was that a dog?
Yeah, it was a service animal. One of the people behind the desk here has a service animal, and the animal's getting involved. Getting a little excited.
Oh!
Woodward, oh! That can rupture a hamstring. The move, not the dog.
I mean, maybe. Depends on the dog. Oh, KO went to go after Red Man. He got him.
Oh, and he got him.
Woodward didn't even notice, I don't think.
He still has no clue.
I don't know if he's all there.
Maybe a little oblivious. Maybe he doesn't want to get involved. Oh, but he got involved now. Oh, KO.
Mayhem maybe have words.
Hey guys, let's take it back in the ring. Let's we're just trying to do our job here.
Yeah. Montana? If you could, please.
No, the referee's running, right?
Yes. I think. Yeah, he's on 4. There we go.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh!
Big chop block.
Is it that same leg?
No, I believe it was the other leg that he had him up on the rope with, kicking the hamstrings.
Okay, all right. So they're attacking both legs. I think it don't really matter what body part they get hold of, huh?
I would say no.
Montana finally got back to KO. KO is now your legal man. Oh!
Red Mayhem was signaling for something there. Big suplex by KO.
You know, I see a lot of venom in KO. He literally gives no shits.
Yeah. 0 F's given.
Whoa! No, stop.
Beautiful clothesline, sacrifice clothesline, going over the top with him, but landing on his feet. Very agile, KO. Red Mayhem thrown back into the ring. What's KO doing? He's going to the top rope.
Oh!
Oh!
High risk, gentlemen, high risk.
You know, he missed the elbow. He popped up. He was still real fast to get right back onto the offensive.
Mayhem's foot wasn't under the rope.
Oh!
Oh! It's
Woodward just got tossed out by Montana. KO has Red Mayhem middle of the ring. Sorta.
They're setting up for something.
Oh!
Oh!
1, 2.
Red Mayhem back to his
Ford
feet.
with no one inside.
The opponent and his tag team partner.
Red Mayhem is not a normal human being. All right.
No, he's right up there with some of those other guys that Chris Snider mentioned earlier. I don't like to say their names too much. It's kind of like Beetlejuice. You say their name too many times and they just show up.
Especially when I assume that the one he mentioned is probably pretty pissed off right now. 1.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say the name of the man that beat him because I'll leave that for a Lead Dark Tomorrow problem.
Yeah.
Corner.
I tried to say his name if I wanted to.
1, 2. Wait, is that why we got fined?
No, mine was for using explicit language during family viewing hours.
Oh! I guess I didn't read mine. I just signed.
Yeah, I glanced. I knew it was coming. When you have a mouth like a sailor like I do, it happens.
Oh!
Got a big boot. Stops any momentum Woodworth thought he had going. Oh.
You ever a sailor, Eric?
I've been known to go from port to port.
What are they gonna do? I don't know what the hit squad can do.
Oh. Well, they're smart. They're gonna cut Red Mayhem out of the picture. They're gonna focus on Woodsworth and they're gonna try and cut the ring off. A lot of fast tags. Keep the fresh man in. Keep the pressure on. Or just throw him into the referee.
Into the ref. What a move. You know, most of the time the ref be getting in the way, but I think that was intentional.
Montana with that big right back of the head.
Hit squad doing hit squad things.
So I think Hit Squad has shown the best teamwork in this.
Yeah, they've cut the ring off completely this later here in the match, and they've got very injured Woodsworth.
Oh!
Doing some tag team wrestling now.
What is the hit squad doing here?
Putting on a tag team clinic.
Oh!
He moves I've never seen before.
One to the top rope. What's next for him?
Oh!
Oh. That could have been lights out right there.
Oh! 1, 2.
This just shows you the inexperience of Woodworth.
Woodward. Yeah.
Because instead of going to make the tag, he's been in for
1, 2.
Instead of going to make the tag to Red Mayhem, getting the fresh monster in, he decides to try to stick it out. I mean, kudos to him, but at the same time,
You know what? When you have a boss like Red Mayhem, or whoever the third member is. I guess we don't know. But when you have a boss that or a partner like Red Mayhem, you're gonna want to prove yourself. Oh, he missed!
Elbow misses.
He missed! Oh, I bet that hurt.
Not as much as if he loses because of the miss.
Oh!
Oh! KO taking it to him. Jumping in and out of the ring, showing that he's still got a lot left in the tank.
Dropped the arm.
Oh, knee across the forehead.
We've only had one match tonight that went less than 10 minutes.
Man.
Well, this
What a
is the
show.
first. This is the first, episode of season 3. Purgatory. Everybody's trying to show out. This starts the new year for everybody.
And the new
Everybody wants to
roster.
show. Yeah. They all want that shot at those titles. Oh.
Which, speaking of rosters, make sure you tune in tomorrow night, FMW Underground, and see the great show they have in store for you as well. I'll be there. Oh!
Oh. Let Red Mayhem get sacrificed so he was able to take him out. Oh, back to his feet.
Oh! What are we seeing, boys?
We are seeing a slobber knocker. If I've ever said the word, tonight is the night to say it.
Every match has been like this.
Yeah, every match tonight has been just top on top of top on top of top. Which just means the main event, how are they going to top any of it? And think about it, if Michaels loses tonight, that's got to be one of the shortest championship reigns ever in FMW history.
Or if EOP gets involved?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we're ever going to see a winner.
No, and there's no time stipulation on this one either, so this one could go till tomorrow. We could just roll right on through into Underground.
Walking right up
Have to order dinner
and slugging Red Mayhem. The balls on that guy.
Oh, what a spine buster. Almost put him through the floor. This place does have a basement.
clean
That
it
is
out.
possible.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what a suplex. Referee's at 80.
Oh, come on, this one can't end like this.
To be honest, I think that's the only way it could have ended. These guys would have kept going until they all died.
That's
What?
the
A match. And Hit Squad took the victory.
win.
Very hard-fought match by both teams tonight. Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess now we move on.
To our main event.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's time! This is a new signee.
New talent?
Yes, he is. He is from, I believe, Japan. Dio.
Recently signed with FMW.
None of you recently fought Shao Kahn.
That's Liu Kang, you silly guy.
Well, good luck to Dio,
He's gonna need it.
because he's about to step in the
Imagine coming
ring.
into the company and getting a world title shot right away.
Might have greased some palms on his way in.
I don't know if that's the case, because he's about to step in the ring with the undisputed grand champion, the demigod. The first in a series of gauntlet match.
Crowd not liking the fact that Michaels and EOP took that belt off of Hangman Johnny Gage.
No, you can hear the crowd and you can feel the demigod don't give a shit.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. In the back and forth between him and Johnny Gage, there was a little glimpse of hope, and threw and tried, but that's all gone. Chris Michaels now, the demigod, is all out of F's to give.
And because of that, he is the undisputed grand champion. So really, who can argue with this new attitude?
Exactly. It got him where he wanted to be. It got him into being one of the top names in FMW at the moment, especially holding that title. But it all put a big crosshair on his back. Big target.
Sorry, Chris, you were saying?
We know how many men are in this gauntlet match.
I mean, I think that's up to Monday. I know that the first match is him versus Dio. That's all I can tell you.
See anybody come in now.
I guess. So if he pins Dio, he'll advance. If not, Dio advances. I'm not sure.
Does that mean that if Dio pins Michaels, does then Dio become the champion until somebody beats him in the gauntlet match? These are all questions that I think Mr. Gunman made. Okay.
We have a new champion.
Oh! Big clothesline by Michaels.
Uh-oh!
Making quick work of Dio.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming, Dio.
Might have been a record quick match.
If not, it's right up there with it, because that was 10 seconds, maybe.
Well, we're ready for
See
the
who's
next
number
one.
two.
Monday ended his music pretty quick. Didn't even let him have a celebration. And here comes Harold.
Another new hire.
Well, he has the core music, so this is a Brad Miller signee.
And if it's anything like the Dio match, yeah.
The crowd knows him. I couldn't tell you nothing about him. We'll have to do some digging on him.
But if it's anything like the last competitor, he might be sending Brad Miller that hospital bill.
I don't know. He's got a little bit more feng shui, you know. Maybe this guy will last a little longer than Dio.
Well, some part of you wants to say, yeah, he's going to last a little longer. The other part says, no, get it over quick. You don't want him to suffer. But then again, he could surprise us all and pull out a victory over Michaels.
Well, the crowd definitely knows this guy. I'm going to have to do some research. I love how we switched out referees. Last referee, I guess, got kicked in the head at some point.
Harold making sure that it's lasted longer than the last one.
Michael's not wasting time wanting to get this done and over with.
Oh!
Michael's caught him. Doing some reps, getting his sweat on.
Well, Harold, thanks for coming by.
Nice knowing you, fella. Greetings from Mount Olympus.
Oh no!
Oh, I think Michaels was a little pissed off. He wanted to end this one fairly quickly, and Harold standing outside took a little too long.
1, 2. One more time, the crowd saying he didn't give it to him.
Looked like he flipped the crowd off there at the end. The new attitude of Michaels. Not sure I'm a fan.
Oh, music cut off. Oh, no. It's Isaac Irving!
These two have had a pass.
I think you might get a challenge here.
And I guess this is the last guy.
The two were just a warm-up. Now you get the main course.
I don't know who the crowd dislikes more, Isaac Irving or Chris Michaels.
You know, the crowd got relatively quiet when Isaac Irving stepped. Oh, there they go.
Did we see Isaac Irving be crowned the new champ?
Bell has rung it. Here we go.
Oh, Michaels, first time he's taken any kind of damage tonight. Those big knees by Michaels.
You know, I wasn't expecting Isaac Irving.
I was not either.
I also wasn't expecting Dio and Harold, so.
This is true. Definitely the biggest challenge for Michaels tonight is Isaac Irving.
I think Monday was hoping for a little more from the new signees tonight.
Yeah, I believe he was hoping they'd wear Michaels down and then Irving would just come in and take the strap, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
You got to wonder, he made this announcement after Rich left his office.
You got to wonder if Rich had something to do with it, definitely. If he greased the palms, greased the wheels, so to speak.
Cover. One.
He is RME's biggest rivals right now, so he would love to cause them a headache.
Well, after Joseph Robinson seemed to trick Rich into that friendship, I'd have to agree.
Oh, into the steps goes Irving.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. This is the last match of the night. The winner of this is going to be the undisputed grand champion, whether new or retaining. Oh, Michaels, he picked up,
steps.
but he decided not to. Because, you know, DQ would actually leave him the champion.
Would have been tragic to lose your title.
Because technically, DQ.
One case where it would be a disqualification for the champion.
Yeah, he could keep the title. You don't lose a title over disqualification. Oh.
Michael fighting out somehow.
Oh, God.
Big suplex.
The strength of the demigod. Cover 1, 2.
Irving able to kick out. I don't know why Michaels went for the pin there. He's definitely not done enough damage to put away Isaac Irving. A monster man like that, there's no way.
Oh, God!
Big boot.
1, 2. I thought it was over.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a new champion right there.
Michaels seemed out for the moment.
Big clothesline. That's a big, big man coming at you. Yeah.
Oh! 1, 2.
What? Michaels kicks.
Oh!
Wait, what? What is he doing?
The top rope.
No, no, no! Oh!
Oh!
Between the
Going out to the back of the neck.
Off the ropes. And another elbow.
Back elbow. Oh, Michaels may have the shoulder still.
Baron! Michaels, this is for your title. Dig deep, buddy. Oh!
We've seen this from Michaels many times.
1, 2.
A little frustration starting to set in with the demigod. Look at the size of Isaac Irving and next to the demigod. And the demigod is not a small man by any means.
Hell no, he ain't. Oh, neck breaker. Isaac Irving is a big boy.
Irving's actually put on some weight.
1, 2.
I know he frequents a lot of buffets and Waffle Houses, and yeah, who's going to say?
Oh! Things are getting wild.
Thank you, Eric. Now I want Waffle House.
The crowd here in St. Louis, Missouri, they want to see who's going to walk out undisputed grand champion. Nobody home.
Nobody home.
From Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Michaels wins.
Michaels wins,
Still
retains
your
the title,
FMW.
and he did it on his own. No help from EOP.
What a night! What a show! Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for you. Happy tonight. Congratulations to the Undisputed Grand Champion on retaining. Good job to everyone involved tonight. I'm Lee Dark.
I'm Eric Wood.
Hey, everybody in the back.
Chris Snider.
Management. Doesn't matter who you throw at me, I'm going to run through them all. I am the demigod. I am the champ. I've beaten the best you have. Nobody, and I mean nobody in the back, has what it takes to take this title off of.
Well, you heard it from him, and we'll see you guys on the next one.